Hey, what's up guys, it's Darius, and today I will be comparing the camera of the LG G4 against the Samsung Galaxy S6, the Sony RX100, and my Nikon D3200. So the G4 and the S6 are arguably the best smartphone cameras available right now, and the Sony RX100 is arguably the best point-and-shoot camera out there right now. Please note though that this is the first generation of the RX100 series. It's very similar to the newer models, but it's not quite as good. And lastly, we got my Nikon D3200. This is a great entry-level DSLR. I shoot all my videos on this, and as you can see, it produces some great video and also pictures. So first of all, let's get started with the specs. The G4 features a 16 megapixel camera with an f1.8. The sensor size is 1/2.6 inches. It comes with laser autofocus, optical image stabilization, a single LED flash, and a color spectrum sensor for really accurate white balance. The S6 has a 16 megapixel f1.9 camera with also a sensor size of 1/2.6 inches. It comes with normal autofocusing, optical image stabilization, and a single LED flash. The Sony RX100 comes with a 20.2 megapixel sensor with an f1.8 aperture, a 1-inch sensor, obviously also optical image stabilization and normal autofocusing, but a proper flash. My Nikon D3200 comes with a 24.2 megapixel sensor. I'm using the 35mm f1.8 lens on there right now to get the same aperture. It also has optical image stabilization, autofocus, and a flash. A specialty from the G4 is that it can shoot in full manual mode, which means it can capture raw images. You can adjust ISO, shutter speed, white balance, focus, and many more things. On the S6, there's also manual mode, but there's not too much control. You get manual focus, also white balance, but not in Kelvin, only presets, and some other things. So I'll finally show you guys the images now. All of these pictures were taken on auto because that's how most people use their cameras. I know a DSLR can take better pictures with a manual mode, but for the sake of this comparison, these are all JPEG and in auto mode. As you can see in these pictures, all cameras produce insanely good pictures. Most of the time, I really like the S6. Sometimes the G4 is more accurate. In general, the DSLR produces the most accurate pictures, but the smartphone cameras and the point-and-shoot cameras can compare to the DSLR. When I look at the S6's pictures or the G4's pictures, I really can't justify buying a point-and-shoot camera like the RX100, which is a really good camera, but it goes for around 400 bucks or maybe even 300 bucks. But it's a little bulky, and your smartphone can produce pictures with a similar quality. That's just insane and mind-blowing for me. I think the point-and-shoot camera market with that is almost dead because the smartphones are taking such great pictures. Now, I wouldn't say these smartphones can replace a DSLR. Apart from the interchangeable lenses part, yes, they can produce fairly good pictures that can compare to that, but one aspect where no smartphone camera can compare to a DSLR is the sensor size. This D3200 has an APS-C sensor, and that sensor is way larger than the ones found in the smartphones. That means it can let in way more light, and as you can see with this shot, the bokeh is just much better, where you get that really nice blurred background with a DSLR, and you can't get that with a smartphone because the sensor can't let in that much light. Nevertheless, all of these cameras take insanely good pictures, and while they can't replace a DSLR, for me personally, it can definitely replace a point-and-shoot camera. Since I take a lot of video, I wanted to see if it can replace my DSLR. Here are 4 clips. So definitely let me know which camera you prefer in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please drop me a like down below. Follow me on Twitter. And I also have Periscopes, so follow me there. I'm at TechWally in both of them. And don't forget to subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Bye.